Testing. Wow, my mic was messed up. I don't understand why. Test, test. Testing. Test. No wonder why I wasn't getting any viewers for a minute. Bitcoin. Just testing the volume. Bitcoin. Bitcoin is going down. Bitcoin. 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 Testing. Alright, we're gonna leave it at that. No wonder why you guys weren't staying in. My shit was all staticky. If you guys need me to look at anything crypto, just let me know. That was pretty annoying, actually. Yesterday, Bitcoin, I called this drop. I didn't expect it to rip back up like that, though. I said as soon as it broke this trend line, it was going to break to the downside, and that's exactly what it did. But it ripped right back up. Threw me off a little bit here. I still think it wants to go to the downside. If you guys want me to look at any crypto, just ask. I'm always curious to look at what everybody else is buying or curious at looking at. I don't even want to look at Trump coin right now. Trump coin. Oof. That was a last chance gamble. It was a pretty good bounce off of it, though. Still, we would have to wait and see. I took a gamble play in Melania. That wasn't a good gamble, huh? I got in around like $6. I was trying to do like a sympathy play. You know, like a sympathy bounce. ADA. Man, this rip really didn't help. I actually wanted to go down. It would make it more clear for me on what it's doing. I still think it wants to go to the downside, though. Any of you guys in anything? Any crypto? Yeah, I have a full Bitcoin. Crow kind of hurt my feelings. I'm in Crow extremely heavy. Why'd I go to Coinbase? I don't want Coinbase for Crow. So I'm in Crow really heavy. So that kind of hurt me yesterday looking at it. Obviously, I don't care because long term I believe in this one. But the way it rejected also that low, I wanted to refill. Right off to 78. It's like clockwork. Vic. Yesterday. Dude, I'm up in the air with it. What are you were looking at Sol, right? Pretty sure you were asking about Sol yesterday. So I'm going to be honest with you. This drop, I kind of said it was going to happen yesterday, right? But this rip up after that huge drop kind of threw me off. And I'm not sure. We're going to have to wait and see what's going to happen next. I still think it's going to go to the downside. Yeah, it got eaten up, but it's still pointing to the downside. Until this RSI starts to go a little bit positive, I still think we're going to go down. I could be wrong about that, but yesterday I kind of called that it was going to drop like that, and it did. I just didn't expect this. You guys are animals. Like, everybody bought that up like crazy. So, my opinion, I wouldn't chase. I would wait and see what happens, because you can see that it's already kind of coming down. But yesterday was a pretty big low. I think I was pointing around these circles here, and the top of it did hit at 176, which is a wild drop. But I still thought I was going to go down a little lower. I'm going to be honest with you. I think you need to wait. I think patience is what we need here. I just really didn't expect this to rip up like that. It was wild. That was a wild rip. Let's look at the weekly. Man, the weekly's bullish. I don't want to tell you to get in and then it drops. And also, you're going to be upset with me if I tell you to wait and it rips up. This is like a lose-lose situation. The only thing I can tell you is that I've been in these situations in the past, and usually when I'm like starving to get in is usually when the market will chew you up and spit you out. So if I were to guess, because everybody got in, now everybody's expecting to go up. Crypto loves to eat people alive. So I'm still think it's going to be bearish. Again, I don't know. I'm not 100% sure, but I still think it's going to go down. Let's just go a little bit deeper into this and see if I can see anything else. Yeah, it's tricky as shit right now, dude. Dude, it's better than losing money. I'll tell you that. But also sucks to watch, you know, the potential that you could have. I've been in those situations so many times and it sucks, but right now, I just don't know. Thanks for the follow, Bratier. What was the other one that you wanted? XRP? I think I told you I have a love-hate relationship with this. Somebody showed me another coin the other day, but it's a lot more pricier, and they said that it was a bank coin secretly. QNT. It's at $88. I never heard of this either. That was a huge from down, up, down. I'm going to keep this one on my radar, but yesterday that was a 78% pullback, which should have been your entry. Again, this can pull back again and dance around it. Would you get XRP now at $4 CAD? Canadian dollar? I don't know what the conversion is right now. I don't really want to look it up, but I can tell you by the chart. This is another one that I think is following Bitcoin a little bit. We were talking about it yesterday that just has divergence on the RSI. What I mean by divergence is this was a high, right? Went down, got support, came back up. This high did not make a new high on the RSI. So most of the time, not everything is guaranteed, but most of the time, when it breaks that previous high, it continues to the downside. The problem is that it ripped up and touched the 0.50, which could mean it's strong. In my opinion, I would not get in. This is another one of the things where you just need to wait one more day and see. Because you see how it's kind of rejecting it again here? We can wake up tomorrow and something stupid's happening again. Like with the tariffs. Even though something can go sideways. Dude, I hate losing out of money. Are you holding anything right now? Don't think like that. I mean, you can always do like a limit order. Oh, you're out completely, huh? Were you in it in the beginning? Well, not like the beginning, but like Bitcoin. I'm in at 6,000. I actually didn't want to hold that long through the last push, but I wanted to get rid of some, but I missed my entry, and then it just crashed on me. I knew it was gonna crash, but I thought it was gonna be another little pump, and I just messed up. So I'm in down here by 6. So this is where I rebought even more, was the top, right? You got your 78% pullback, and this is right around where the halving was, And this is when I started to load up a little bit more. I have a full one now. Well, I've always had a full one, but I sold some and I re-upped in it. So these kind of work really good in cycles. And they all work around Bitcoin. So every time there's a halving, I don't know if you guys know what halving is. Oh, in April? Just curious what it was in April. Oh, so you got in really good. That was a really good spot. You just needed to learn the cycles. What made you sell Bitcoin? The top of the cycle is pointing to September, by the way. Oh, Sol? Well, Sol kind of acts like Bitcoin. Yeah, this would have been the perfect entry. Well, actually, it went a little lower than I would have liked it, actually. But you can see that this is doing like a cup and handle also, which is a juggernaut move. I did that a little bit slow, but you get the gist of it. It can actually go up here and then pull back, but usually you want the break of the cup. I don't like this chart. What do you mean, Deb? December, you mean? I think one of Trump's son, I want to say Eric Trump, said time to buy Ethereum on Twitter or something. Damn it, why do I keep doing that? If we were to refill up on Ethereum, last night would have been it at this 2200. It can go down to the 78, which is 1600, which is a huge gap, but a lot of the crypto's been going to 78% pullback. This would have been safe here. You see how this is pulling back too? This is what I'm saying. I don't know if this is going to go back up. If you were to trade this and this is going to go up, it would be the break of this high here. Of that hammer candle. That would be a confirmation that it's going to continue up. But it's obviously rejecting right now. I still hope this crashes. We need some movement. Even though that was a huge movement last night, and it shows that this is really strong, but the whales might come in and say, we need more liquidity. Yeah, 1700 would be insane. I got a lot in about the $600 range. And then I rebought, I think around like here. I don't have that many though, only a few. Yeah, I did alright on this. I sold in Ethereum. I kind of sold towards the top, and then I rebought in more. But I think I didn't sell all my $600 worth. It was more like around like the 1,000 area I got back in with it. So my average might be around 1,000. I also have this. I've been holding on to this for way too long. It didn't do its second pop that I wanted. This is the original Ethereum code here. Ethereum Classic. I'm in really low, like $6. And I almost sold up here. And I said, no, it's going to go higher. And I fucked it up. But I hate how it dragged this long. It's been hurting me inside. And this was a really large pullback that I just didn't like it. But yeah, I'm holding the bag on that one so far. But I think it's going to pop. Nerds love old code. Yeah, Ethereum Classic is the original Ethereum code. They got, they call them devs. The people that created Ethereum got into an argument because there was a huge hack where they lost a shitload of coins and they struggled to get them back. So they parted ways. And that one, I don't even know what he is, Russian, Polish. He continued with Ethereum, and then half of the team continued with the original code, which is Ethereum Classic. So they did like a fork, a split. But I am holding this. That one kind of hurt because I was up like 60 grand on this, and I watched it pretty much disappear on me. Let's look at Doge. I think Elon Musk has a lot. So this is making like a cup and handle. Elon Musk has a lot of patents that he filed for on his Twitter or X platform, whatever you want to call it, for a wallet. Oh, see, that hit exactly. Man, this is where it's tough. I can't tell you what to do because they all hit this 61%. Normally that's your buy area, right? The 65, 61, and it ripped up. But I still believe most of the time hammer candles like that don't form like this. They mostly form down here. I don't even know how to draw this. Like the body would be here, and then the wick would go down. The body's up here, so it doesn't make sense. There's another candle formation called a hanging man. I'll look at your prediction in a minute, whatever Aurora is. Do you know what the ticker name is? There's another candle called hanging man. I like to look at it like this. Like, just say this is the cliff. This is his body with his hands, and then his legs are dangling. So there's only a matter of time before he falls. The problem with that strategy is he hanging onto a cliff or is he above the cliff already? Hammering at the bottom. I don't know. See, he's a complete bounce off this bottom too. Really tough to tell, guys. I can look up that coin, Goal or Joel, whatever your name is. I just need the ticker name. Unless it's, I can just spell it. Aurora. Thanks for the follow, moderate. You the best. Oof. This had a rough day yesterday. I was a lot older than I thought, guys. Whoever said this. But this doesn't look very good. What year did this come out? Right after the thing. This is going to be very company based on what they're doing. Because this is just nosedived. Popped back up in 23. I can't tell you anything off this chart. This is not a good chart. Unless you like the company and you got like better news. If we wanted to pretend that I knew what this company was doing, nope, I don't like it. It already retraced. It retraced too much off this pile here. I want to look at Link. Link, word on the street is the Trump family is doing an ETF with the Trump coin, Link, ADA, all in an ETF. And I think Bonk also. See how it just ripped down to the 61%? This is why I can't say buy, but now look, it's rejecting again to the downside. I'm more leaning towards that this is a hanging man. If any of you guys are good at candlesticks and you agree with me, just let me know. Because I'm stuck in the middle here on what it is. Because this could just be a hammering at the bottom, or this could be a hanging man. But the way it's dropping is kind of making me excited that we are going to fall again. So, Vic, you better watch, brother. Let's look at Bitcoin. I think everything's following Bitcoin right now. Waiting to see what it's going to do. Can easily come down here and bounce too. Too early to tell. Too early to tell. Any of you guys got any predictions that it's going to do? I would love to hear it. I would love to decipher your opinion. And the RSI is still below. Let me see what if it's got like a little. Nah. I think I'm reaching with that one. On the weekly, there's still too much time in the week. This can easily turn red. Go to the downside. But if you look on the weekly, this is clearly a double top, which is bearish. Or you can argue with me that this is actually a bull flag. $88K. I think if it goes below, if it gets to 88K, I believe that it's going to go way lower. I think, I could be wrong, because it could be really strong, but I think that it's going to go to 72 and probably wick into the 60s. How about that theory? I thought it was actually going to do it last night, and obviously I was wrong, so. Official. Thanks for the follow. I appreciate it. I don't know. Last night I called. I said when this shit breaks, it's going to rip to the downside. And I'm like, oh boy, I'm right. Just to wake up, I had to work at like 3 a.m. and I saw it. And I'm like, wow, this ripped all the way back. You know how much buying power that is, guys? Would have hit 91, depending on what firm you were looking at. And then ripped back up to 102. Was that 10 G's? Ah, man. Do you have any Bitcoin right now, MB? And I don't know how much you're gonna buy. I'm in Bitcoin around 6,000, so I don't care about these swings. I'm actually used to them. Ooh, got alert and MNQ. Let's see. I trade futures, guys, too. This is my indicator that I created. We're going to see if this breaks through. This is live money here. If you guys are curious in this indicator, I sell it at wap.com. You can actually try it for 30 days free. If you don't like it, cancel it before the trial is over. I coded it myself. It's best to use in the 1 minute time frame with high volume hours. I usually don't trade at this time, but because of the way crypto's moving and the way the news is going on in the world right now, it's interesting to trade. It's going up a little bit past. This is NASDAQ futures, if you guys are curious. It was a pretty big drop here. I still think I'll be right. Yeah, dude, ETH was a wild dip. No matter what, that would have been a good buy. I'll look at that in just a second. Let me get this in profit, and then I'll switch back over. Or actually, while I'm waiting, I can go over. Yeah, Ethereum was wild, dude. I don't know if you guys were paying attention, but one of Trump's sons, I think it was Eric, said it's a good time to buy Ethereum. Look at that wick. Right to the 61% pullback, which would have been perfect. I still think it goes down. Again, you see it? This might break the low. A lot of crypto's been loving 70%, guys. So keep an eye on the 1600s too. I know it's such a huge gap to say because 2139 would be an awesome buy, but it's also going to suck to hold it to the 1600s because it can do both. Are you going to just risk it at that level and buy it if it gets it again, or are you going to try to wait a little bit? Yeah, it was wild. But fun. I think we need it to come back down for the whales to get in, and then we're really going to start moving. This keeps making me think that this is a hanging man pattern. He's hanging from the cliff and he's waiting to fall. I don't know how you guys feel about that. I just don't feel like that was the bottom. Even though all of them touched the 61% area. Come on, baby, drop. Damn, there's another rejection here. I might just get out then when it comes back down. We gotta see. Because of what I said? Yeah, I'll go over it and why I keep thinking it's 1600. If you look at all the other crypto recently, it's been loving the 78% pullback. But again, this 21 50 area is very nice. But if you can crack that, dude, we're going to, might even go lower. But I would say 1600 is a great buy area. But green by morning? What do you mean if it cracks down like that? It might. People would buy that in a second. Let's see if this cracks down, guys. Let's see. There we go. I'm just going to take one out because there was a major resistance. Oh, and now it's showing me... That's alright. I'll take it out now just because there's a double bottom and it's late at night. So that's $154 is made in front of you guys in 3 minutes using my indicator. Yeah. I saw a funny meme today. It said, for the 5th time, we're going to buy the dip. It was an old man crying. There's got to be a time where you just stop, but I don't know. Do you kind of agree with me here? Like, this green line is the 61%. Oh, no, it's 50. I'm sorry. This is the 61 down here. It touched it. But it's been loving to hit the 78. Let me look at Bitcoin first. H bar. I know somebody that retired off of H bar, by the way. I'm a little jealous. See how it's rejecting this too? See, I'm liking this a lot. And if we were to pretend that this was a downside yesterday instead of it eat up, look what it did. It went down from the top to the bottom, pulled back to the 61%, and now it's rejecting. You can't make that up. I have no Sol, unfortunately. I do like Sol, though. I do. Solana. So that's why I'm like up in the air on what's going to happen. But the way this is dropping, it looks like we're going to find out real quick. Oh, I'm actually glad I got on that double low here. Went back up. Still would have been okay if I held this, though. Your coin? What are you talking about? The DEX scanner? DEX screener? I could look up, oh, we got so many names. Yeah. Spot and Swift. Interesting. It's not the old of a coin, so you would have to be careful on what it's doing. And is this a double top right here? You see this high? This high made a new high on the RSI. This new high did not make a new high in the RSI. But there's different confirmations here. Like this can do a cup and handle and pull back. Let's pretend that this is just the beginning of this ride. See, this is another freaking weird one. I can't tell you because it touched down on the 61% pullback. Yesterday was a weird day. It's throwing me off. Yeah, I'm still trying to learn it. Are you doing good on that Liberty Prime? Yeah, I got out of there pretty. I feel like I got a little lucky on that one, on that short and MNQ. At nighttime, I don't like to follow through too much. Wow, look at freaking oil. Yo, oil, was it today? Yeah, oil. I made a lot of money today in oil. Shorting it. Or no, buying it. I don't even remember shit. That's how tired I was. I think it was shorting it. Yeah. Look at this. All day, I was just shorting this. It was actually pretty easy money today. Thanks for the file, BK. Let's see what everybody's saying in chat here. I had a couple decent ones that way today. If it pops up after reopen, it usually has a quick move up. How much were you putting into it, Liberty? And are the fees high? Yeah, whoever asked about Spa, I don't have a good answer for you because I think it wants to pull back. I definitely think it wants to pull back. It needs a couple days of a downtrend. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bullish candles. It needs a pullback. There was another one you asked for. I don't remember what it was. I'll have to look back up. Yeah, it's too far up. If you want me to look at another one, just let me know. And I gotta look. Somebody told me the other day if I want to put Deck Screener on here, I gotta just put on not financial advice. I don't know how true it is because I did it the other day and it said it wasn't gonna spread my stream anymore. I was like, oh shit, I got nervous. Where do I find crypto peeps to do work with? What do you mean by that? I really hope this cracks to the bottom. Because you know how many people chase this back up too? You don't chase, guys. You don't chase. Remember that. You will learn your lesson. Joining groups like Discord groups or like Deck Screener. Deck Screener is a different thing. I can't recommend that yet. There was some guy in here the other day was boosting some perp meme Pepe coin. I'm like, yo, you guys are crazy. And he's like, some of them got tattoos of the Pepe meme on their bodies. That's how committed they were. Purple Pepe. That's what it was called. I was like, what the fuck? It had a lot of followers though. Yeah, dead ass. I looked at his profile and everything, and then he was showing other people that had tattoos of it too. I kind of want to pull it up. I still want to get banned. This is not financial advice, guys. Let's see. Perp. Full. Wow, it's really slow. Pepe. I'm still learning this. Why is it so slow? Oh, $3 isn't too bad. Slippage 7%. That's not too bad either. You kind of figured that if it's low volume. Yeah, I was more worried about the fees, but that's not that bad. What did you buy and sell the other day? I don't even know how to look it up. Might have been like PURP Pepe. No. Yeah, I don't even know what I'm doing on this yet, guys. Perp Pepe. It has 40,000 holders. That's a lot, right? Perp Pepe. That's it. Okay. Yeah, it's got 48,000 followers. That's quite a lot. I mean, I don't know why you would tattoo that on your body, though. Like, this isn't a long-term thing. Unless you made $1 million off it, then hell yeah. I'll be tattooing that on my nipples. Dude, I'm like days new on deck, so don't worry. I'm actually like not really. I usually don't like meme coins, but I've been seeing some people kill it. But I need something like more high volume, you know? I've been learning, I've been just like messing with it. So I've been doing like gainers and losers. Liberty could probably tell us a little more, but I've been going to like, I don't know if I should do a last hour or last 5 minutes, because 5 hours. This Dex is like, people make these coins in like 2 minutes and somehow put them on here. Where in a crypto firm, they're not going to put these bullshit coins on there unless it's something with huge volume. When you search the 5 minute, there's another one like where it's like brand new. Oh, new pairs. And then you could do 5 minute. Because there's people just making these and dumping them right away. Only problem is look at the liquidity. I'm not gonna. How do I trade that? 56K. So it throws me off. Coke on Sal. Maybe I need to look for a market cap that's higher. So this is a really big market cap here. So let me try this one. Let's see what it looks like. Oh shit. Oh, it's daily. Let me bring it down a little. So this is what I'm talking about. Whoever has this, somebody was telling me how to do it the other day. You go to snipers, and then the person that has the highest. So this person has a balance of 395 million. There's a way to look up their account, and then you go to Defy Activities. So he's holding $71,000 worth of this and still hasn't sold. So when he sells it, it's going to dump. Your goal is to not be caught in that dump. But he needs the liquidity to get that out. If that makes any sense. Do I type it like that? Cupid Guyet? Look at nose. I'm just curious what they're doing. This is not financial advice, so do not buy this shit unless you know what you're doing. Because I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just looking at it. So I don't even know how to find it. I've never made a coin. I don't even know how to go about it. And if I made a coin, I'd probably fall too much attached to it. So it probably won't be good for me in the long run. Yeah, so I don't even know what I'm looking at here. So this is all crap. The one all the way in the bottom. Big nose? Oh no, you meant like what I'm showing here. This one? Nose? Michael Jackson's nose? Oh, let me look at there's a way to see how 2 hours 30 minutes. Tell me like the time frame. Sorry, OHI, I don't know what you mean. The 1D 5 hours. Right here. Michael Jackson's nose. Jesus. Who made this one? How you supposed to trade this, bro? Holders 390. Let's go to the snipers. Oh, this one's got 420 million out of. Yeah, it took you a while. Whoever got this, it took them a while to get out. And what would make you buy this? I'll have to mess with that later. I don't know if I got the volume for this right now. I'm not gonna mess with my futures right now. Come on, Bitcoin, fall to the ground, baby. I would like to learn it, but I don't want to get in those like scammy coins. There was this chubby kid I saw on a YouTube clip a couple months ago. Kid made like $2 million on that deck screener in like a couple of minutes. One bad ride. I was at 10,000 followers. That's a good name for somebody that fucked up on buying crypto. If you guys want me to look at anything, just let me know. Really want this to fall though. $88, man. That was probably, I think, the buy that you really wanted. I keep coming back to this. $88. Well, $88 is like Ethereum. So let me check out Ethereum, what it's doing. Coming back down, baby. I really like that. So this is making me think that this is a hanging man. Whatever chart you want me to look at. This is Ethereum right now. I'm just looking at crypto, seeing what it's doing. If you need me to look at anything, just let me know. I'm always curious on what people are looking at, but I'm thinking Ethereum's gonna drop for sure. I could be wrong. I was right yesterday with this rip down, but I did not expect this to be eaten up like that. There's some hungry hippos out there. Oh, you're in ETH? What's your cost average on it? I think I'm around like 1,000. I'm originally in at like 600. But I did cost average up. Oh, you got it early this morning. Thanks for the file, Eric. But the race itself is so exciting and exhilarating. This is the Rolex 24M Daytona and McGreen and Dries Vanthoor in the BMW M Hybrid V8. So you're not too far off the top, but I was telling somebody before, see, this looks even better. I thought I was crazy for a second, but I keep thinking it's going to do this, guys. Ethereum. I want to see what the pullback was from that low to the top. Now, you see how it rejected off the 61 on the way back up? It just keeps telling me this isn't done. I could be wrong. But the way it's rejecting again, I think it's going to the downside to the 1600s. That would make sense. But also yesterday I said it was going to crash down a lot. It did. It absolutely did. I was correct. But I did not expect this to freaking fly up like it did. And the RSI is breaking the low. I mean, it's breaking to the downside. I would say if this breaks the low of 2124, we have a good chance to go into 1600. And we'll see if this has any divergence on the RSI tomorrow. If I'm right again on that, you guys better give me a gift tomorrow. Because that's like 5 days in a row. The only problem is when I'm predicting it, they're not... They happen, right? But they don't stick there very long. Everything's been just getting eaten up. So keep that in mind. So if this goes to the 1600s, this most likely it might only be there for like 2 minutes. ICP. I looked at this a while ago. I want to see which one I like the best. Oh. There was one I had more. I think it's this one. See, this is doing an ABC too. So, to make this safe, if you like this coin, I haven't looked into what they're doing lately on ICP, but this would be the area that you would want to get in your safe bet. Around the 6 to the 660. You can even get now if you really wanted to. You don't have to count your pennies. Again, this is going to be more company based. Because look at this drop. Yeah, awesome. It was at $2,814. But it's at... I see, I can't even get to it. That's how low it is. It's at $7 now, you know? It's a nice risk. And if you believed in this company, then this would be the area that you would want to buy. Actually, I'm wondering if you asked about this. Are you the one that asked this a couple days ago? I said if it breaks this, it's going to go down low. And this would be your safe area to buy. I remember saying this now. If you liked it. I think it was you. You liked the outcome that it could possibly have. I just don't know what the outcome of the entire thing would be, though. Does that make sense? It's probably going to be time-based. So keep that in mind. I'm not sure if this follows the altcoins or if it's going to follow Bitcoin in the longer run. If it's an altcoin, just be careful around like the May area. It likes to top out. And I don't know if there'll be a second bounce after Bitcoin in September. So keep that in mind. Oh, H-bar. All right. See, that's good news. I know somebody that retired on H-bar, which is wild because he wasn't that much older than me. Which one do I want to go to? Is this the good one? I know it was hard to buy. I thought it was a lot older than this. It's probably on a different. There we go. So H bar was a good buy last night too, but you see how it ripped up? That was probably damn, right off the 61. Like, you can't make this shit up. I do like that if they partnered. H bar is I like the CEO, what he's doing with it. And it looked like, so it didn't follow Bitcoin completely, so be careful with that, all right? And more like it followed altcoins. And altcoins was a little wacky last cycle. But I do like this. If it continues to follow the rest of the market, I'm thinking it's going to go back down. So your ICP, you should be good. I do like that now. I don't like the ICP chart, to be honest with you. But I like H bar for sure. BTC, USD. Yeah, so this is what I'm looking at, guys. So yesterday I predicted that this was going to crack down. And it dropped $12,000 in about, it was really quick. I got off just to see that it was eaten up. So I was right and I was semi-wrong. I didn't expect it to get eaten up like that. But it could have been a sympathy bounce too. So remember that happens. So if you take the top of that high to the new low of that little swing, look at where this, I keep pointing it out on almost every chart. It popped back up to the 61. Yeah, XRP, I'll check that out. XRP was pretty wild. Again, and then now it's rejecting. So I'm really thinking this isn't the end to the downside, guys. And this needs to go down. And if it starts breaking down this low, we're going to the 70s, 60s. If it happens, I want you guys to come back here and say, damn. 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 ICP off the chart, but official crazy. I was just talking to him about 2 seconds ago. He likes ICP because it's his partner with the H bar. I don't like ICP's chart, but it has potential to fly up. But I like H bar a lot, so that convinces me that that would be a good risk to reward buy. I do agree with official on that. I do. What the hell was I just gonna look at? XRP, right? Yeah, let's go. Let's drop this baby. So again, I don't know. Most likely when wicks are this huge. Now I can't even say that about crypto, because in stocks there's something up with this. Crypto, you know how crypto is. Eat you up, spit you out. But this can be either a hanging man. Basically, what hanging man is in my opinion, is say this green line's the cliff and he's hanging on with his hands and this is his body and this is his feet dangling. Usually they hold on until it falls. Or, see this purple line here? This could mean it's already above it and it just hammered out the bottom. It's scooping it out. So it's too early to tell. Joe Luna, thank you for the follow. This is XRP, yeah. I'll start saying it out loud. I'm sorry. And the RSI. Man, I just don't know if this reset or not. You know what I mean? We need to wait until tomorrow to see. But I really think this is going to go to the downside. Weekly is turning red again. Lower RSI. It's too hard to tell right now, guys. I don't want to... What's going to be the bottom if it breaks on this? I thought it was a good buy would be between... I know it's a huge gap, but it can easily go to $1. And $1 like 55. So it's a huge gap. I wish I could give you a better answer on it. But again, this did exactly what I said yesterday. It just got eaten up so quick. But I did think it was going to go lower. Somebody else was telling me about another bank coin. I've never heard of it before. But they kept saying that they figured it out every time bonds are sold and bought, that this moves up. And they all think that it's a Bitcoin. There's like a group of them. It's called Quant. I don't know if any of you guys heard of it. I've never heard of it before, but it's pretty old. Well, it's not that old, but definitely came out during the same era. But it's a little bit pricier. Last night would have been the area to buy for sure when it bounced. Just that it's $80, so you need to have some good pocket change there. Bitcoin. Bitcoin. Yeah, but it's too early to say it's holding. Let's go to the hour. This is probably going to crack down. It's already oversold too. Broke below the cloud. It's probably going to come up and retest a little bit and then break to the downside. I just don't know. I'm thinking it's going to go to the downside though. AIOZ. 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 Never heard of it. Let's see. Let's see what this bad boy looks like. So I know nothing about this coin other than it definitely caught attention recently. Maybe double topish there. Say you did like this coin. It's going to be company based, by the way, because it's too new. If you liked this coin, I know nothing about this coin. If you like it, this is the area to buy. In between 0.54 and probably 0.35. Yeah, I think so. So Dolphin, if you like the company, then this is a good area to buy it. I don't know anything about it. So I want to check my futures real quick. So my buy would have been good, but it did turn gray. One a.m. where I am. Vic, you gonna stay up all night waiting for this? This is Bitcoin I'm looking at. It's on its way down. Jacob, I agree, and I actually hope it crashes again. I originally thought that it was gonna keep going down, but it got eaten up so quick. I really think eventually it's gonna hit 70 to 60 before it rips up. Do you have an opinion on where it's gonna go? Jacob. That's who asked, said that, right? Yeah. Gab, this is a Bitcoin. Jacob, you think it's gonna go way down or just a pullback? See, if you look at the chart here from the low to the top, it's not unreasonable to think that it's going to hit 70 and probably go to the 78, which is in this. I didn't want to say it, but it can go even like into the 50s. It's going to be so fast that we won't be able to buy it though. What here? 86? It could. I just think long term, if it breaks below this, it's going down. 68% pullback at least. Only time will tell on that one. Around this area, yeah, that's the 50% pullback, and then this bluish green is the 61% pullback, which is 72. But I think if it even gets close to there, it's going to crack down to the 60s. I thought yesterday it was actually going to continue down, but it absolutely got eaten up. So I don't know where we are in this cycle. But if you look at the top to the bottom of that little spike, it pulled back 61% and now it's falling back down a little bit, which makes you think that was a sympathy bounce. It would be great because I'm sure there's so many people that got scared and got back in. I bet you a shit ton of people lost money yesterday. They probably got out from panic, saw that it was ripping up and bought in back up here. And now they're asked out money again. It would be great if it went back down. That's usually what they do. What, this? No, this is just this is Fibonacci. This just shows you this dotted line. This shows you where I have it placed. You know what I'm saying? So the low here to the top, it just shows you that your Fibonacci. Bitcoin's at 99.2. No, yeah, that's just for Fibonacci use. All these lines are Fibonacci pullbacks. It's basically used. Humans have been the same for how many hundred thousands of years, whatever the hell we are, right? We all feel comfortable when price is going to be around these percentage pullbacks. So Fibonacci is actually used around the world in all different kind of methods, and it kind of measures our emotions. I could pull up any chart right now, and I can basically show you that it'll bounce off to 61 or 78. It's like over and over again. It's kind of freaky, and it's used in crypto a lot. You can short Bitcoin on certain platforms. Thanks for the file, love. Love the neighbor. You can also short futures. I can actually do that now if there was anything good with my live account. I didn't want to change this one, but so sometimes the future is a little choppy. I can make this bigger. Yeah, I'm not really liking the price action on the futures for the 1 minute. Even though this would have freaking made me a killing right here, but it's still really hard to trade. Futures has a little bit less volume. Uh, 112K BTC. When? Tell me when. What, for Bitcoin? I have a full Bitcoin already. I'm actually, my average on is I think it's like 6,400. The top, I believe, will be in September. I mean, it can definitely go to 112. I really think it's gonna drop though. Like, look at this RSI, right? You got a high here. Well, you actually have highs all here, right? A little sloppy though. You keep getting highs on the chart, and the RSI keeps going down, which means divergence. Meaning that it's not agreeing, and it's most likely going to fall to the downside. The problem is, was this the downside candle? Or does it need to fill this gigantic area of emptiness? I'm thinking it needs to fill this area. But it could hit 112 first and then go to the, get a liquidity sweep and then bounce to the ground. I just don't know. I really thought this candle was going to bring it down, and it got eaten up like candy. Well, it was wild. But it also could be a sympathy bounce. I just don't know where we are yet, and I need to wait another candle or two. We'll know for sure. Unfortunately, that next candle or two could be the difference of a lot of points. So I wish I can give a better answer. It can go either or. I definitely think it's going to go down here, though, eventually. It will be quick and fast, but if it drops down here, this is when alt season's going to start. Yeah, you can do that. It'll probably start cruising. If it breaks this high, it's going to start cruising. But if you think 112, then it's probably going to be a liquidity sweep, which means that it's going to eat up people that get in, and then it's going to rip down. But I'm thinking this is the top. Short term, obviously. I think Bitcoin's true top will be in September. And who knows what that could be, guys. Sky's the limit. I don't know. Sky is the limit. This can go up to... I don't even want to make a guess. I like to do time limits on these. Based off of Fibonacci extension. All these levels are potential. Parabolic is $311,000. If we want to be more, I say more of a sympathy play, it would be like a 1.6, and that'll be about 130. But since we're here already and we got a shit ton of months, I think we're going a lot higher than that. Could easily do 200. I don't want to put that prediction out there, though, but these levels aren't far-fetched at all. And I probably won't have the balls to hold my Bitcoin for that long. Well, when you say 112 is being generous, you're meaning just for short term, right? Oh, I got what you're saying. So you mean short term. It could also do this too. This could be a 3-bar play. The rip up, and then you do 3-bar plays work like this. So rip up. They usually go to the 50. Let me go in a little bit further. It usually pulls back to the 50 here, which would be about 96. And then the candle that breaks the high would launch it. I could see that happening too. I just don't know. I don't know right now. Even doing this, but I feel like I'm manipulating it a little bit, and I don't like it if I do this trend line. Yeah, I know. We hit some major liquidity. That's why I'm a little lost on where we go. This is the 4-hour. I'm trying to even see if there's like any Elliott waves I see, and I don't see it. The only thing I can see is maybe an ABC. Yeah, these purple lines is what I drew yesterday. yesterday I said it was going to break all the way down, and that's exactly what it did. And I thought it was going to continue past this, but it got eaten up. Eaten up. So I'm a little lost on where it is. It could have been a sympathy bounce, or that could have been the bottom, and you're right, and it goes to 112 or even higher for the short term, and then starts pulling back down. I don't know. For it to move like that, that means some big dogs were buying that. Unless it was, I don't think that was retail that can eat up that much. But that was, I think that was like $10,000, $11,000. That moved in like a couple minutes when it touched there. Yeah, I'm just up in the air on it. Yeah, that was a lot. Regardless, I'm in this long term. I was just trying to see if I wanted to buy more. If it goes down here, I'm going to buy more. I already have a full one, but I'm not buying up here. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. That's what I meant, the 3-bar play. 3-bar play would be pull back to about in this area of this candle, and then it would rip to the upside. Whatever direction, if it breaks above this purple line, it's probably gonna go up, right? If it breaks below this, then it's probably gonna go down. I just don't know yet. I don't want to make the guess on it. Let's look at XRP.
Get matched today with the tax expert who's just right for your situation. They'll do your taxes from start to finish, and you can.
See, that's a wild one. Which one was I using? This was a wild pullback too. Alright guys, I gotta get off. I've been on for a while. I'll definitely be on tomorrow. Hopefully we get some movement and more confirmation. Still thinking this is a hanging man though. If you're not following me, hit that follow button. And we'll talk more about it. If you guys are interested in futures, I do have an indicator that I coded myself. I use it on the 1 minute time frame. I use it live, so I'm not cherry picking. Makes me good money. You can try it for 30 days free. If you don't like it, you can always cancel before the trial is over. You can get it at wap.com. Just type in Bully Bears trading, and then go from there. I can code a little bit. I had ChatGPT help me a tiny bit, but I know most of the coding. I've been trading almost 10 years. So I learned like a lot of Python, and then I went to TradingView, which is the Pine editor. What the hell is it called? I can't think right now. Yeah, you can always message me. I can actually probably tell you your strategy if it's gonna work or not on indicators. Not saying your strategy won't work, but sometimes on indicators they don't work. Price action. I like indicators on my futures because it's just what works for me. I have this indicator I have doesn't lag. It took me a long time to figure this out. Been using it for quite a while, but sometimes price action when I'm day trading on the 1 minute time frame, I'll go a little cuckoo and I'll start double guessing myself. So I made this indicator which basically tells me what I want to know and when to get out. Like consistency. Oh, you want to create one with price action? Those are hard to code. But it's possible. It all depends. Most of TradingView is cross of like price or it's close. Time. I would have to look that one up. I'm sure that it wouldn't be an issue. Correct. Time and volume. Takes a lot of people to get that, so you're ahead of the game. Price doesn't move unless there's volume. Most of the volume happens at a certain time. All right, guys. I'll be on tomorrow. I might not be on early in the morning for futures. I gotta do my taxes. Got an appointment, and they didn't have anything later on the day, which is annoying. But if I get out early, I'll be on to trade my futures live. If not, I'll be on late at night to talk about crypto. Have a good night, guys. And Vic, check back in tomorrow if you end up buying. Because I know your ass is going to stay up all night. So you don't miss that opportunity.